Did you know that some of the most powerful movie and series scenes were never written in the script, yet they became well-known moments we can't forget? So what lines did actors forget to say and what actions did they do to make the final movie version even better? In this video you'll discover which words, jokes and actions were never planned but made it to the final version because the actors followed their instincts. Be sure to watch till the end. You'll be surprised to find out which of your favorite scenes were totally improvised. Let's start with one of the most discussed shows today, Wednesday Season 2. Not many know that the final scene between Wednesday and Tyler was partly improvised by Jenna Ortega herself. In the story, Wednesday releases Tyler, who is chained to a chair, by hitting the chains with an axe. By all logic, she should have killed him, but something strange happens. Wednesday misses. When asked why, she answers that she simply missed to strike Tyler.
I missed.
But this line was never in the original script. Jenna Ortega portraying Wednesday later explained that she felt Wednesday would hide her emotions behind a joke instead of showing real care. So she decided to say it differently on the spot.
So I just thought it was funnier if I didn't really acknowledge the fact that I saved your life and I just said, no, I missed.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That small moment made her character feel much more real, cold on the outside but still human inside. Even her co-star was surprised during filming this moment, and both actors later shared this secret in an interview.
I loved what you came up with on that day. When you swing the axe, I was like, why did he do it? And you said, I missed.
Sharing comments, what do you think the original line was supposed to be? But this improvised scene is nothing compared to another one, where Jenna Ortega also decided to go off script. And we'll talk about this scene in just a minute. Improvisation isn't just for live-action movies. Animated films very often give actors freedom too. A great example is the movie K-pop Demon Hunters. It follows the journey of three girls, Mira, Zoey, and Rumi. They're demon hunters who fight using the power of music. But the next fact will surprise you. During voice recording, the creators let the voice actors play around with their lines and add natural humor that led to unexpected results. Jae-yeuf, who voices Zoey, often improvised jokes that made the cast laugh so much that some takes had to be redone. The actress shared in interviews that they always asked her to be crazy or try something new, which made her feel free during recording.
Really let me run wild on a lot of the comedy. So there was lots of ad-libs, lots of improv.
One of these scenes became a favorite for many viewers. During the fan signing event, Soja Boys join Huntrix and pretend to be friendly while cheer their common fans. While no one is around, Zoey pretends not to be interested in the Soja Boys. But as soon as Mystery sits beside her, she completely changes her attitude.
I am not sitting with no Soja Boy. What's up?
The phrase Zoey says in this moment was improvised by the actress. But the question is, what was the original line? Based on her actions, Zoey was clearly meant to say something cute. But we may never know what the original lines in the script were. So be sure to comment your own versions below. But not all improvisations are about words. Very often actors do actions that were never meant to appear on screen, yet were kept in the final version. The series Stranger Things gave us many unplanned moments, and the last one will truly blow your mind. Remember when Eleven enters the supermarket in Season 1? In the script, she was supposed to grab one box of Eggo waffles and leave, but something went wrong. Millie Bobby Brown, who plays Eleven, imagined how a real hungry child with powers would act. So instead of one box, she grabbed as many as she could carry and proudly walked away. Carrying so many boxes wasn't in the script. That proud face expression wasn't in the script either. But the director liked the result because it showed Eleven's joy and independence for the first time.
I felt so cool because just like she doesn't care, like the sense of just like whatever.
And the craziest part? Many viewers said this scene became one of their favorite moments with Eleven in Season 1. Funny enough, in real life, the actress doesn't even like waffles. During filming, she had a spit bucket next to her every time so she could spit them out after each take. But this moment isn't the only one that was unplanned in the show. The next improvised line happens in Season 2 when Eleven and Mike are hiding in the supermarket. In this scene, Mike tries to confess his love to Eleven but stumbles and doesn't finish the line.
I want to say is that I know that I...
This happened because the actor actually forgot his line and tried to remember it while speaking. But the funniest thing? You can even notice his co-star starting to smile slightly in that moment. This could have easily ended up as one of the show's bloopers. But this awkward way of expressing Mike's feelings looked so real and natural that the director decided to keep the blooper in the final version instead of retaking the scene. But none of these improvised moments can't compared with the next scene. At the end of Season 2, we see Max become closer to Lucas. Their friendship transforms into first love, leading to their first kiss at the school dance. Besides the fact that this was the first on-screen kiss for both actors, it actually shouldn't have happened at all, and the reason will shock you. The actress who played Max shared in one interview that the original script didn't include any kiss scene, but at the last minute, the directors added it as a joke.
I was just joking. And you were so freaked out that I was like, well, I gotta make her do it now.
Whether it was truly a joke or not, we don't know, but the actress took it seriously and performed the kiss on filming day. Later, she shared that even though it was funny to kiss her best friend while so many people were watching, it also felt like big pressure for her since she wasn't prepared for that kind of scene.
I mean, kind of cool. I'm not mad at it.
But even though it was partly unscripted, this kiss caused a huge wave of criticism. Many viewers didn't accept such a scene between young actors, and others raised serious concerns about the pressure directors can put on them, especially since the actress was only 13 years old at the time. Comment if you're waiting for the final season of Stranger Things, and let's move on to explore the improvised scenes from another popular Netflix show, Bridgerton. Across all 3 seasons, the actors brought many unscripted touches that made the moments more emotional and natural. One unforgettable scene takes place inside the carriage between Penelope and Colin in season 3. Here every detail was carefully planned, but one small gesture was added by the actors. Did you notice this? After the intense romantic moment in the carriage, actor Luke Newton, who plays Colin, adjusted Penelope's gown by gently held to specific fingers out of her dress. He later said this wasn't planned at all. It just happened naturally following the actions that his character did a few seconds ago. It became one of the most intimate gestures in the whole show, and the most favorite unscripted moment for all Bridgerton lovers. But that's not the only improvised action in the show. In the final scene of season 3, Colin and Penelope stand together with their baby, surrounded by family. Nicola, who plays Penelope, gently tilts her head as if waiting for a kiss. Seeing this, her co-star who plays Colin naturally leans in for a kiss. What looks natural and planned on screen was actually never even scripted. The director enjoyed this gentle moment between Penelope and Colin so much that the decision was made to keep it in the final version. But there's one more scene in the show that was completely left to the actors' improvisation skills. Recall the Pall Mall game in season 2 where all Bridgerton siblings compete. This scene didn't have a proper script. The actors were only told the goal of the game, but their reactions as laughter, frustration, and teasing were completely real. The director later said that the goal was to set up the shot but let the actors play for real. And did you know this next detail? Filming this scene alone took almost 3 days. Because of the real competition between the actors on set, 2 mallets used in the Pall Mall game were broken, and both belong to actor Luke Thompson, who plays Benedict Bridgerton. Now you know who was really trying his best to win. Comment below if you're waiting for Bridgerton season 4, and let's return to Wednesday again. The famous Wednesday dance in season 1 became one of the most viral moments of the show. But while most people think it took weeks of choreography, Jenna Ortega revealed shocking detail. The whole dance was made entirely by her.
I actually felt really insecure about this. I choreographed that myself.
The actress didn't sleep for 2 days before the shoot, watched old Adam's family videos, and mixed old moves with her own ideas. But the craziest part is that all the moves were created without any music. The actress shared she even didn't know what music would play on the set until the last moment. While many people fell in love with the dance moves, Jenna joked that it's obvious she's not a dancer or a choreographer. Many of the moves in this scene were improvised, yet it became one of the most famous dances in all Netflix shows.
But I think it's very obvious that I'm not a dancer.
So be sure to send lots of hearts in the comments for Jenna and her unique dance from season 1. And now let's take a look at another show you've most likely fallen in love with, Squid Game. In the first season of Squid Game, we meet Gihun, a man in his late 40s who lives with his mother and loves betting on horse races. One day, owing a lot of money to loan sharks, Gihun tries to escape from them and accidentally crashes into a girl. During the scene, her cup falls, and instead of stopping, Gihun picks it up and tries to put the straw back. Many viewers noticed this detail, but even though the crash was planned, the part where he keeps trying to fix the straw and fails several times was not. The craziest part is that the moment was so funny and natural it made his co-star laugh in real time. She hid her face to stay in character, but we can see her shoulders shaking as she giggles. Instead of retaking, the director decided to keep the scene in the final show, as it perfectly showcases Gihun's kind nature. But that's not all. The next improvised moment in Squid Game came from the actor who played Thanos. In season 2, all players take part in the Mingle game, which requires them to stand on a spinning platform during a cute childish song. Exactly during this moment, moment, we see Thanos actor having fun doing cowboy moves on the edge of the platform. This little dance was not planned by the director and were completely improvised, but these spontaneous moves matched the character's playful nature, which is why the director decided to keep them in the final version. And did you know this funny detail? Many viewers confuse this improvised scene with another dance performed by Thanos. Just take a look at this. During the same Mingle game, Thanos and his friend are seen dancing around, holding hands. While many thought it was improvised, this dance was actually planned and directed. The reason was the song in that scene. Traditionally, it includes basic movements, and the director wanted to use them to create a strong connection between the childhood Korean game and the worldwide audience. So now you know which scenes the actors truly lived and not just acted in. But these are only some of the moments from your favorite Netflix series. If you want to know more, be sure to like this video and share it with your bestie who's also obsessed with Netflix shows. Click on the next video to discover more details about your favorite series.